Hello everyone and welcome into Battlefront Elves 2 patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we're gonna comment over the 1v1 replay that was sent to me by John Teal on your screen as an elf player with a nickname of Fusion. And his opponent is going to be Isengard player Bones. Elf against Isengard. And also it's going to be a rather personal story also, because I've been missing for a while. You saw me recently streaming and stuff like that, but I was learning a lot, I was trying to do my best, and in doing so I lost myself completely, to be honest. I lost myself, I wasn't enjoying that much that I was doing. It was all about money, it was all stressful as hell. But now I guess I will be back and I will be doing what I'm enjoying to do. I will cast some Battlefront Elves games, if you like it or not. So Isengard is going for Crabines, as you can see over there. He scouted the Elfen Barrack and the Mallow Tree, and in the meantime he rushed for the work pit. He created the work pit already after the furnace. It's like you don't have resources, you just bank up enough resources for the work riders, but now you're completely screwed around. You got only 2 furnaces, 300 command points, nothing to your name. In the side of Elf, Elf is doing exactly the same, although he's not going for cavalry, he's going rather for units from the barrack, because you get all the necessary units, infantry units from the barrack, pikes, swords and archers. And he got 3 Mallow trees, so he is like little bit command points ahead, and he gathered a little bit more resources. Also, it all depends on the micro. As we can see, Bones is on host, and he was playing as random. He hasn't been scouted by his opponent, so Fusion doesn't know. He got no idea that his opponent possessed work riders, and he will find out right now. This offensive position, hold ground stance, really important, so the work riders couldn't just kill them so that easily. And now it's maybe really tough, even for work riders, I got to say, because if you trample and you're not finishing your opponent, look at those work riders, they're almost dying, almost half the battalion is dead, and they haven't finished those soldiers yet. If you trample without whole ability, it's really hard to then finish your opponent. So anyway, Isengard was able to do it, but now pikes are coming up, and really decent micro out of Bones. As I got to remind you, he is on host, so he got this natural advantage of the micro, if we are talking about it. Of course, if your opponent got like 20 ping, which is rarely seen at the moment, then you can actually says that it's a rather equal game, but I don't think so it was in this case. Pikes almost killing entire battalion, only 1 work left. This work should be near the fortress, hitting itself. In the meantime, Elf is taking advantage over the work creeps. He will take both the middle creeps. He'll get himself like 300-400 resources and experience for the pikes. Definitely both those units will receive level 2 after this. And in the meantime he's going for another barrack, and this is something that I will talk about as well. If you don't have lots of resources, like on an elf position at the moment, you shouldn't go for all those buildings actually, because later on, if the creeping stop and you're not able to create more and more Mallow trees, you're not able to sustain double barrack. But we'll see how it goes on the side of on the side of Elf. He's moving forward with pikes, which is really important to not stay in one place. On the side of Isengard, he's going for crossbones. He's trying to prepare. He saved this work in order to heal him later on, I suppose. Crossbones are ready, and Crabines are ready also as a power point, so this is pretty important for the Isengard player, definitely if the running call is going to be in use. Pikes are moving forward, both the battalions will receive treasures. Oh, get the treasures. As you can see, 300 resources. Left-hand sentry is not that great against crossbones, but in short distance they may deal really decent amount of damage. Oh, that wasn't the best idea actually by the Elfen player. Definitely running call could help here, and the troll could be killed pretty easily. Also, running call has been used even once, and it got really faster recoil as well as Ward Front, so it's really important to use this power point as often as possible. Even if your opponent got Crabines, you will be able to use at least one running call more than the Crabines respawn. So it's pretty important. Pike's not in the position. This Warg should definitely get into the base. You shouldn't fight with him. You want to save him and just get back entire battalion later on. You need to invest in your future. Definitely. So this is why this Warg should be back home, and this battalion of Bones Uruk-hais should be on the wall formation to receive the more armor. Anyway, Wargs will kill this battalion of Lorien warriors, but they're still dealing damage, and this is important. On the side of Isengard, Isengard wasn't able to creep anything on the middle. His opponent do it for him. As we can see now, oh no, Lorien warriors, they may be able to kill this troll for sure, but the amount of damage that will be dealt towards those soldiers is going to be tremendous. They will of course leveling up to level 2 after destroying the rebels and the troller, but it's not going to compensate with the entire army that he lost. And another barrack on the way. This is super weird. Only like 500 Komai points at this point, and you are going for another barrack. I mean, barracks is for Elf. They're really good because they contain and possess all the units that are necessary to actually win the game. For Elf, I'm not misguided. It's actually true. You get all the necessary units for an Elf in just one building. I know that some of the players, if they're facing, for example, Mordor or Goblins, really spamming armies, would like to go for Riders as well to clear up those Goblin warriors, but nonetheless, you possess all the necessary units in your barracks. And now Elf is going for cavalry. No, it's going to be a raging fort, so he's not even intending to go for cavalry. He will go definitely for those infantry units all the time, which is not a bad call anyway. Definitely take control over an inn if it's possible and just push forward with the peasants or unit that you possessed from an inn, just to distract your opponent. This is pretty important also. On the side of Isengard, Isengard possesses lots of resources, and look at this, he got more power points than his opponent. He was dealing more damage over time, even if his opponent was able to destroy some maltries, rather furnaces, and also was creeping the entire map. Good save of the builder so far. Definitely throwing the wall hub will be helpful, but he's not doing so. I don't know why. The running call will run out of time, and definitely Crabines should be used over there to debuff those units, which is pretty important. Anyway, work bit goes down, and only pikes remain, so definitely those Warg Riders are kind of pointless over there. As we can see, all of them will be killed by the pikes. And this Warg will be dead, which is so bad. I don't know why Bones getting those units over there. It shouldn't actually happen. He lost so much of them and gives his opponent lots of power points. As we can see, Arrow Volley is going to be used over there. All those units will be killed, which happened prematurely. But nonetheless, Builder been killed, so Bones is not controlling his units at all. He got also units over there, 3k resources, lots of power points unused. Let's find out if it's strategy or I'm missing something. No, it's his strategy. He's actually doing completely nothing. He got himself a hero. Let's push forward. Yes, hero is going to be used. And there is another Uruk pit, which is not a bad idea, but you got no command points at all. And industry is not the greatest choice while you lost your first furnace. You should definitely go for devastation, just in order to get 2k resources every time, and then maybe go for industry. I also like the route of economy over there for the Isengard player, but if you're in such a position, you should definitely decide for something, and the Crabines should be used right away. Okay, that's good. Also, you got to remember that those Lorien warriors are upgraded with the Elfin Armory, so they are tougher. They are definitely tougher to deal with. They will be killed at the time, but not that fast. And also 2k resources for the Isengard. He's not doing anything. He's concentrating on this battlefield. His multitasking is lacking. This battalion of Uruk-hais at least possesses the shield formation, which is really important. And those couple 3 battalions and even 4 battalions of units over there for fully upgraded will be taken down. So as we can see, Elf is struggling with money while he is investing all those resources onto those buildings. He got only 2 at the moment, those barracks, maybe by misclick. He got lots of command points, his opponent wasn't able to even push him. And let's check this furnace. I think this furnace will be taken down. Oh, maybe it's going to be safe. Yes, it's going to be safe. Level 3 furnace at the time. Lures getting a little bit of experience, really a little bit. Furnace was saved and it gives him 1k, 100 resources at the time. So this is kind of good. Still, Isengard need more structures. He got 3k at the bank. He should definitely, to be honest, he should definitely win this. Let's push it forward, because I want to know what he's doing actually with all those resources. And I still don't know. I still got no idea. I mean, Lures is out of position at the moment for bombs. And Carnage was used. Completely wasted. When you use Carnage, you need to click on the opponent's unit. He's not concentrating on the units. He's not multitasking over there. And this may be painful because Lures now will be killed by those Lorien warriors. Also, the Carnage went down, so no more armor for him. As you can see, Fusion doesn't possess heroes, which is super weird for an elf, but he got 1k command points. He's creeping entire map actually at the moment. While Bones got only 2 structures and summoned Saruman for some reason. He also got 1k resources at the moment. He recreated his economy. As we can see, more furnaces, 2 builders, which is important. I will even get another builder, just because why not. But against this army of elf at the moment, what are you going to do? You got this wizard blast, which is great of course, but you got to be really careful. Okay, nicely done, wizard blast, killing lots of units. Arrow fireball is available, not on archers. I would rather suggest to use them on Lorien warriors while they're tougher. Lots of units been killed over there for the elf player, and this is super weird. Elf doesn't have resources still. He got 1k command points, he used all his resources, upgrading all those units, and they're dealing almost no damage. Definitely not enough damage if you invest so much money into them. It's not enough damage. And let's check it out. Lures back home. I don't know why. And why Isengard is not checking the sides. Multitasking lacking, it shows only this. As we can see, also this Saruman is in danger. He could use even Wizard Blast, get back into the crossbones. Running Call been wasted completely over there, as we can see. Maybe Elf was thinking about catching the Saruman and killing him. But look at the command points. Isengard just don't pushing his opponent. He got 3k command resources at the moment, fully capacity over there of his units. He cannot get more, and he's not investing. He's not creating builders, he's not getting more furnaces. Maybe now he's getting more and more furnaces. Arrow volley, completely wasted over there, dealing almost no damage. There Summon ends Alliance, and it shouldn't deal any damage. There is Saruman on the battlefield, there is Lords with Carnage on the battlefield, and let's check what's going to happen. So all those units backing home at the moment. Carbines will be used, so Isengard to discover what's going on over there. And even Wormtongue will be summoned on the battlefield. This is super weird actually, getting all those super hype heroes. Pikes on the battlefield also. He's stuck, he cannot create more units actually. So the fortress will stay here for sure, and the end summon was wasted completely. When your opponent is near his own base, you're completely wasted. He's attacking on the backside, so it's okay. Industry is ready already for the Isengard player, so it's not like he's completely unaware or unprepared. He could throw down the wall up to save his builder also and spread those units in order to deal with this battalion, because this battalion will definitely destroy this really important furnace on level 3. And now he's doing it. He saw this battalion over there already. He should definitely spread those units faster. And you don't need to invest this many units in order to kill one battalion of Lothian warriors. I know they are upgraded, but you should have upgrades yourself. You got industry, you got summon water. This furnace will go down, and this is so bad. Oh, actually, it's saved once again on red bar. But as we can see, Lurs will almost get level 5. And Saruman also, this is really important. Speechcraft is really important. PowerPoint, most of the 1.0, I mean, bottom of 1 players are using the Speechcraft in order to improve and get more experience for his units. I don't know actually what Elf could do. And this Lurs being killed at the moment, this only shows that micromanagement on the Elf, on the department of Isengard is lacking completely. This hero should stay alive easily. Lots of crossbones on the battlefield, not enough units on the side of Elf although, and he realized, okay, there are lots of crossbones, maybe I will roll over them. There is only one battalion of pikes. But Elf is, I mean, Isengard is not pushing forward. He got more power points, he got more units on the battlefield. He's not using upgrades, he's not using industry all that long. He got almost 10 power points at the moment, and now 11. He killed almost entire army. Now he could definitely spread, but he couldn't find out an entire army of crossbows will be killed over there in the process, which is completely something that shouldn't happen. This structure at last is going to be taken down by the pikes, which shouldn't happen also, because this furnace shows that. Speechcraft is ready, that should be used on the Isengard side. We haven't speak lots of the Elf player because he's just spamming units. He got advantage of the command points lead and trees overall, but he couldn't actually push his opponent and kill him because he's just wasting his units. And it shows in power points, for example. Isengard is in the lead. He got this industry. That's almost pain in the ass to see. Another Uruk-pit, upgraded fortress, Lures back on the battlefield. Where is armory? Where are your upgrades? Where is the work pit? Why you are not using your industry? And where is devastation? There are my questions. Of course you know that your opponent is going to attack you from the sides. He did it already at least twice, so why not protecting those sides? I have no idea. But hey, this is how this Isengard player plays, and this was the replay that I was asked to comment over. Let's check the power point. So running call been used, and Crabine should be used right away. Just because the running call been used, and you know that your opponent doesn't possess anything else to buff his units. But never mind, they will be killed, of course. They will be killed. You should also possess your upgrades. That's like you got 2k resources, you got the industry. What you're doing? What are you doing? Warp Riders to check out over the entire base. This Watcher was completely prematurely used. I mean, Wizard Bust could kill those units. You may block the barrack, but it's like using the fireball onto the barrack also, so it's completely the same way. Okay, you kill a couple of units, you deal a decent amount of damage. What is Elf response actually to this? There is none, but still, look at the base. For the Isengard, he got almost nothing. Wizard Blast again should be used. Cloud Break. Isengard is not using his abilities. Level 7 Wormtongue, that is on defensive stance, that is dealing almost no damage to the structures. Fireball been used. Another structure goes down. And why those heroes are on the whole grandstands? They are moving slower. And you should realize that by now. My units are moving slower. I got Wizard Bus, I got to push those units back. And we got already 2k resources for the Isengard. Defensive stance heroes, that shouldn't happen. They're slower than. Arrow Volley, it's going to kill all his units. Oh, spread been used. Okay, nicely done. He wasn't able to do much more. But still, you save lots of units. On the side of Elf. Elf is going to recreate all those mistakes once again. He doesn't have units at all. You need to do something. Fortress for an Isengard upgraded. Where's the armory? Armory at the moment. After like... how many minutes are we in the game? A lot. A lot. Another running call been used. And where the Krabba is not available, fireball. Just fireball them, man. Venom wards. Not in use. So as you can see, Alpha is using everything that he can. He's using everything that he can. He doesn't have units at all. I mean, at this point of the game, when you're facing 3 really well-established heroes with like normal units, it's nothing. Isengard should definitely push forward, get the armory, get the upgrades faster, but he's lacking in micro department. It shows a lot. It shows a lot. He wasn't able to deal lots of damage. He's moving back while he could just kill those units easily, and he's on the hold grandstands. That should never happen if you're playing with heroes. Never, absolutely. Look at them. They are not even moving forward. They are like standing over there. Those Urukai is moving faster, which should be realized by the Isengard player. But as I said before, times and times again, lack of micro. Lack of micro on the Isengard side. So this is why he cannot see this. He cannot see this. 25 power points for him. Actually, he got everything in place. 5 power points for the Elfen player. He might go for the far side and use the Elfen, End Summon in order to deal some damage and try to just win by this. Like, if Isengard is not prepared, he's really bad in micro actually. I got to point it out, he's not microing at all, so he might actually win by this. This super weird move that should never give him anything. So we are going for upgrades on the Isengard side at last. And look at the resources, 1k. Industry, not used at all. Completely wasted. Heroes on the still hold grandstands. He doesn't realize what is happening over there with those heroes. They're moving slower. He doesn't realize. No upgrades yet, but he's purchasing them. He's at least going with his builder on the left side to just create more and more units and more structures. This is good, but industry, not in use. 27 power points. Upgrading the armory to level 3. Come on, you got too many units and you can just blow up this army with like one Saruman. But he's on the defensive side, right? He's defensively fighting. So far side been used over there. Armory level 3, just a curse. And let's check it out what Isengard is going to do. He got the Dragon Strike and he's moving back home. But look at this, defensive heroes. Defensive heroes. They should just blow those units away. Dragon Strike been used already. Such a waste. Such a waste. And he's going into his own armory. Burning his own armory. Such a waste on Dragon Strike. You just need pikes. You just need pikes. Arrow Wall. Okay, man, you got domination. You got all the necessary power points. I mean, for the Isengard, he shouldn't lose. There is no way. Like, there is completely no way. His opponent doesn't possess units. Let's be honest, he doesn't possess units, and he doesn't go for heroes, which for and his still hold grandstands. They're not fighting. Then look at those heroes. They don't fight at all.
We bring swords from Lorien.
But Isengard still wasting his time, still using this industry. That's pain in the ass. Look at this lures. He should definitely kill those two. Yeah, good job. Okay, you got 1k. What you gonna do? You got upgrades to purchase. You can go for fire arrows. Maybe another attack with ends will not force you to go for Dragon Strike, which should be definitely used over there. And let's take a look at the Elf for now. Elf got everything except arrows, of course. But those heroes for Isengard, man, when you realize that you need to change this stance, I don't know if he even done it, but he's leveling up those heroes at least, and this is nice to see. Actually, Wormtongue level 8, are you kidding me? Saruman level 7, that's completely enough, and Lurs is on level almost 6. I mean, that's completely enough. But if you're going to play like that, if you're not going to like know what you're doing, because it only shows that Isengard doesn't know what he's doing. Actually, he got everything in his possession. He got everything. And he's not sure. Look at this. Your opponent is using the rallying call on the one battalion of units that he possessed. And you can just Wizard Blast this, and you're not doing this, for example. You're leveling up those heroes, they're really well established, and what more? Your opponent gets more power points just because you let him. Work Riders, they are not upgraded. Why? Don't tell me that you don't have resources. You get plenty of resources. And still 10 power points for industry. For devastation rather. Those units are not moving once again. Let me check if you have ever changed this. Okay, he's moving back. I mean, okay, nothing really happened. Another builder, because this builder is going down. And why they are still on hold to grandstands? What is going on? Come on, Wizard Blast them. Like now. No. My godness. Is he going to die? I mean, you got Fireball, you got all the domination, for example. No. Saruman is moving back. Don't tell me that's going to be over. Oh my god, why? Saruman is dead, good as dead, there are no more units. To be honest, it should... yeah, Saruman is dead. Mortal level 9. I got to tell you, it should be other way around. It should be completely other way around. This Kronos is safe for now. Not any longer. It should be completely other way around. Those Lorien warriors shouldn't be even dealing damage at this point. Oh, he reminded himself on the industry. Great. He reminded himself of the industry. And I think that's over. That's actually it. The end of the game. Just because Isengard let the elf do it. Look at this. Elf is doing everything. Like, he's trying to do everything. He's not going for heroes, which is wrong. He was wasting his units. And he's still doing it. But still, he got those units at the moment, which is super weird. It's not that much, to be honest, and Elf is still wasting his units. Look at this, Elf is still wasting his units, Wormtongue in the back, but he's still producing them, still pushing forward. And I mean, come on, still hold grandstands for your heroes. You should realize by now that they are moving slower because of this. They are dying because of this hold grandstands. And they are not moving that fast like they should. You got fire arrows on your fortress, but you don't have resources. And that's just because you don't want to have resources. Oh yeah, and Wormtongue is dead, right? Wormtongue is dead. Poison Stinger into the builder. And Bones just giving up. The arrow volley will finish up the Lurs at the moment, at this point. And he gives up. He just gives up this match. At some point he decided, okay, I'm going to give up.
We bring swords from Lorien.
The Isengard is doing exactly what I was doing for the past few months in the real life. I for time to time even thought, okay, I'm going to give up. I'm giving up, I'm not going to do something that was important for me, and that's happened. really prepared and stuff, and then I decided to just give up for some reason or another. Completely stupid ideas. And another, and to finish up the building, to finish up the fortress, the fully upgraded almost fortress. Dragon Strike not available. It's not going to help you. Weizman of Dalma, Division of Palantir, Crab Ice even. But it's not going to work. Oh, and look at this, hold the grandstands for the cavalry, they are not moving. Wow, nice. At least aggressive stun on the ends. So this is important. And Furnace on level 1, this one on level 1, they're going down. They are going down. 5 power points at the moment for Isengard. Doesn't actually matter, he doesn't have resources. He doesn't have resources at all. Weizman of Downland defensively, and Bones realized that it's over. That he gives up. That he decided, okay, I'm going to be a loser, I'm lost. And this loser mentality that stays with me also from time to time, when I thought that, okay, I'm going to give up and I'm in good position to do anything and whatever I want, but I just can't get through it and give up like that. It's essential to my life actually in the gameplay from Bones, that he got every card available, that he is completely prepared and he can win, but he decided to just throw it away and lost the game. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you like this analogy, and see you next time. Bye bye.